Oh, hi.
Oh, hi.
Fancy seeing you here on the off week.
That's true. We got part 2,
Part
episode
2.
6. Yep. Ready?
Finishing up those 4 topics.
That's right. A whole ass 4 topics. We only got through 2 last time. It's going to be a trip. Are you ready? Let's go.
Ready.
So, how do you feel indoor versus outdoor shows?
Depends.
I love outdoor shows.
It hardcore depends for me.
What does it depend on?
So, I think if it's more, I don't know.
No, yeah, it does depend.
Yeah, if it's very visual heavy, or if it is really upbeat, like I'm really getting into it, dancing or whatever, I actually prefer for that to be indoor, because I like the reverberation, the like entire venue vibrating. And you don't get that as much with outdoor because you're not getting the reverberation from the ceiling and the walls.
Right. Okay.
The way I always think of it is like, depending on the venue, most indoor shows are smaller bands, and the outdoor shows are like the big name ones.
Yeah. But at the same time, too, like, a lot of the outdoor shows, at least besides Face Fest. Face Fest is in a category of its own. For me.
Okay.
A lot of the other ones, sound balancing has been an issue for outdoor shows for me.
Well, the Face Fest, to be fair, is in an arena.
Yeah. So the sound balancing's fine.
It's supposed to be that way.
Right. But I think, I don't know, like, even going back to, like, Warped Tour.
Yeah. I mean, that's kind of a thing of its own.
I never noticed it at Warped Tour, really, I guess. But then again, I was very like...
Yeah, but there's like 16 stages at Warped Tour, and three or four of them are always playing at the same time. So there's always going to be some sort of sound problem.
I never noticed it, but I think it's because I didn't have a trained ear back then. I was too ignorant to notice something like that.
You were just like, oh, this stage has got this music on it.
Yes.
Woo.
Right.
Let's listen to this band.
Well, so I even think like Starlight Theater.
I've never been to Starlight.
I saw Three Doors Down at Starlight.
Okay.
Which actually a really amazing show. We sat close enough that it was really good too. But when I went to go to the bathroom and I walked to like the back and walked around,
yeah,
the balancing sounded off. Like all of a sudden it was like
wrong.
Yeah, it was like dissonantly disconnected.
That's why I hate the Sprint Center. T-Mobile Center, whatever the fuck it is now.
Yeah, T-Mobile. Yeah.
I've seen quite a few shows there. I think the last show that I saw there was the best one. And I feel like that's only because I was directly behind, like the stage was directly in front of me. I was in the bleachers, but the stage was in front of me. And I think that's the only reason it was great. Because the sound is supposed to go that way.
Right.
And I'm glad I got to go to that one because that's Lamb of God. That's my favorite band. I'm kind of sad, going back to one of the other topics, I'm kind of sad I missed the last one they came for. But also, like...
I'm mad I missed Polyphia.
Meh. I'm kind of mad I missed them, too. They came last October, wasn't it?
Mm-hmm. And I had several friends that went to the show.
Yeah.
And, like...
I've had so many
Snapchat
people say
stories.
that they were fantastic.
Oh, my God. I had a friend that, like, had... I kid you not. Like, I felt like half an hour or 45 minutes of Snapchat story.
Goddamn.
And it was, like, just them playing kind of a rendition of some of their songs that, like, you've heard them play.
Yeah.
But it was improv.
Bro.
Like, they were changing it up as they're going.
No
And it just seemed to be a jam session. And I was like, why am I not there?
Damn.
I like outdoor.
You're an outdoor guy?
I like outdoor. So, okay, things I don't like is how hot it gets
Yes.
and overheating. Like, that sucks.
But that depends on time period, right? I mean, like when I went to Starlight,
Yeah,
like,
but
it was in the middle of fall.
Most
Majority
outdoor
are
shows are in the summer.
Fair.
But other than that,
Or
like,
Midwest.
when I think of it, I think of like Warped Tour and like just pop punk bands and
Yeah.
things like that playing. So it's like I think of summer pop punk. They had free Monster energy drinks.
Yeah, they
year
did.
when-
Holy
Yeah.
shit.
in the-
I remember that.
Yeah.
That was
And
such a problem for
I-
me.
And I was sitting there like, oh, I'm gonna be such a rebel. I'm gonna be such a rebel fucking 17-year-old and go drink all the Monster I want by getting in line and going through and just
You only get one when you get in there, too.
yeah, and then you get back
You
in.
go back and then you go back in. Yeah. I did the same
Like,
thing.
that
I was addicted to Monster.
like
Nothing
then
has
you kind
changed.
of realize that was really dumb.
I don't have a 24
That's how
pack of
people.
Monster
That's how
out there.
people fucking have a heat stroke.
Oh, yeah,
die.
for sure.
But yeah, I don't know. That's why.
Teenage us didn't care.
Yeah,
No,
indoor.
that was older us problem.
Yeah.
Indoor, I definitely can appreciate though. If it's cold as shit out,
Oh, yeah.
obviously you don't want to be fucking.
I've gone to
outside.
tons of shows in December and been like, yeah, I love that this is indoor.
So
Yep.
it just depends on the scenario.
You know,
But it takes me back in time, I guess. Outdoor takes me back in
like-
time.
The problem for me is the only outdoor shows anymore that we really go to are at Azura. And that's fine, but their tickets are expensive anymore.
mm-hmm. Well, I don't know. I think
And they're always bigger shows.
when I think of some of my favorite shows, though,
They're always out there.
mine
All of my favorite shows have been out at Azura.
have all been
Before it
indoor.
was Azura.
Mine have all been indoor. Like Granada.
Granada, yeah. Yeah.
Like, they've been indoor. And like, again, for me, it's more the like, I don't know. It's just different. Indoor shows,
It
I
feels
feel
like
like
you
I
can
feel
get-
the music more.
It feels like you can get closer up to the bands too. A lot of the time.
Yeah.
I
Well,
do agree with that.
Even if you're not like trying to get to the front, you seem closer to them. Because it's not
Oh.
such a huge stage that you're like, oh, I can't get anywhere close to this.
Right. Well, and I think the Motionless in White show.
That was at the Uptown.
Uptown.
Yeah.
Yeah. That was even great too because like
Shit, that's where I'm going on Tuesday. Tomorrow.
yeah, yeah, they were playing like I don't know. I wouldn't say they were playing like super loud, but like the way the speakers and everything were placed, you felt the music like even when you weren't in the concert hall.
Yeah.
Like you could be out trying to buy merch and like you felt the bass drum in your chest.
Yeah.
And I was like, I love this. If I was outside, I wouldn't feel that.
I'm about to.
You could, but it would take a lot higher powered speakers, and it would take a lot. It would take a lot.
I'm about to go to that same venue tomorrow.
Yeah.
I'm excited for that.
What's funny is that when I was going to Motionless in White, you were like, oh, I don't like that venue.
I hate the Uptown.
Yeah. Who are you going to see?
Dayseeker.
Oh, nice.
Dayseeker, Rain City Drive, and Avoid.
That'll be good.
Oh, yeah. It's going to be great. I had to, like, the tickets were sold out, so I had to get resale tickets, and they were pricey.
I will say that some of the issues with like Uptown Theater where they've had sound issues before seemed like they were fixed, at least during the last show I went to.
Why are you pointing at me?
You seemed like you had something to say.
I was just going to ask what your all-time favorite show was.
That's such a hard question for me because I've been to so many. I know I'm the one who put that question on there, but like, fuck.
You didn't think?
No, I didn't.
That's so sad.
I've been to so many. I know that Blessed Fall is up there. Because, like, obviously they're up there. I've seen them 10 times. They're fantastic. Nice. I think my favorite show, honestly, is the one where I went VIP to them.
That'd be
nice.
Cool.
They didn't do anything special for the VIP package. Like, they just had a line of people go to a merch table, have them sign the poster, get a free poster, free something else, free lanyard, I think.
Nice.
But, like, that show was when the Hard Feelings album just came out. And I love that album. So, to see them play a lot of those songs and a lot of To Those Left Behind, and I'm sad that I couldn't go to their anniversary for Awakening because it didn't come to Kansas. Fuckers. But, like, every time I go see Bless the Fall, they're fantastic. Another one, same venue. I love the Granada. Probably my favorite venue. I went to see Devil Driver, and I got up on stage with the band and got to like stage dive.
Nice.
Yeah, it was super fun. They were like, everyone get the fuck up here. Come see us as the band and like take pictures and do all that shit. And like, so I was like, fuck it. I'm going to go crowd surf. I hate crowd surfing, but I'm going to do it to get on stage with these guys. I got up there and I took a picture, sang a little bit of one of the songs with them, and I jumped off and I was like, that was great. I love that. I want to do it again.
Mine was...
If you don't say bowling for soup, you're lying.
Was bowling for soup.
All right.
Was it?
So, yeah, I
had no idea.
I got their VIP.
Didn't you get the VIP for this next show that they're going?
Yep. So this will be my third time meeting them.
Nice.
Nice.
So when they do their VIP, usually...
So you're going to get that interview, right?
I'm going to try to, yeah, actually.
That'd be so
I
cool.
actually want to ask them, yeah. Usually they do an acoustic set beforehand.
Ooh.
For the VIP people.
That's what happened with the Ghost Town VIP that I did.
And so That's really fun. So, yes, I'm going to ask
Just rub it.
him for a possible interview. If it's not too much to ask, I'll just be like, hey, got this thing.
It's
What
called
would
a
it take?
podcast.
What would it take?
Actually,
You-
I was kind of sad because the VIP with Bless the Fall, they had a VIP package with the Word Alive, and the Word Alive did an acoustic set. I should have gotten that one instead,
Word alive.
but I got to meet Bless the Fall instead of going to an acoustic set for the Word Alive.
Fair enough.
Bo's super cool. He was like, damn, you've seen us 10 times now? You're you're the biggest fan over here or some shit like that. Like, I don't remember what he said, but he was super ecstatic that I'd seen them 9 other times.
Nice.
Yeah.
So, all-time favorite show for me.
These nuts.
Oh. Well,
The Boys.
it set it off.
Oh, yeah, of course.
It set it off.
Yeah, people are surprised that my favorite show is not Lamb of God.
Yeah.
Red lipstick.
Eventually, I'll get a VIP show to them.
Well, so this was a VIP show to set it off.
Yeah.
So it was the first time I saw Set It Off too.
Nice.
So I saw Set It Off with Simple Plan.
Oh,
Oh, yeah, you talked about that one.
Mm-hmm. At the Granada.
oh.
Granada's such, like, it's the best venue over here.
It really is.
I don't know about anymore. The Bottleneck's kind of taking the cake on this one recently.
Recently. But I still think the Granada's good. It's got a place in my heart at least. Maybe it's the nostalgia, but
I don't think it is. I honestly, I think it's just a really good venue.
mm-hmm. So little lore drop here. Officially, since you had bought the tickets for me and Cassie for
Yeah.
our birthday, so I've never paid for a Set It Off ticket.
Oh, yeah?
Yep.
Nice.
Because every time they came, it was always April. My birthday's the last day in March. So every time they came to the Midwest, it was always April. And I always had my ticket purchased for me.
Nice.
So the first time they came, it was really funny because like around the same time period, I showed you Wolf in Sheep's Clothing.
Yeah.
I had shown Ben and Ricky that.
Okay.
And Ben, of course, had like really attached himself to it. It was like, oh, I really like this band. You should come with me. And so bought the ticket. And so I have a signed Set It Off hat signed by every one of the band members
Nice.
because I got to meet all of them and talk to them for a while. So I've got pictures with them. I've got signed merch by them. And it was really cool to talk to him. And like Cody's a really cool dude, like lead singer. And so, yeah, seeing him this last time.
I could go on like this subject for hours.
Oh yeah, me too. Seeing this most recent time and like hearing them talk about like their story and talk about like the first time they came to the Midwest. And hearing them like talk about like it was with one record label and then when they came back they had another record label that they then got dropped by and now they're back but they don't have a record label, they're independent. And
Yeah.
I was like, I saw you every time.
Nice. That's super cool.
Yeah, like it was great.
I've met so many band members that I think it's crazy because back when Crown the Empire was first starting is when I got to see them for the first time at the Granada. And I met, because every member was just chilling at their merch booth. I was like, oh shit,
Yeah.
that's Crown the Empire. That's the whole band.
Well, I feel like that's also how the Granada works.
Yeah, it was at that point. It was the same with Make Me Famous, because Dennis and what's his name, Dusty, their drummer at the time, And I think their guitarist was just chilling at the merch booth. I was like, holy shit. These huge names to me are just sitting there at their merch booth. Let me go talk to all of them. So I met Crown the Empire. I met Make Me Famous. Another time later, I met Telly from The Word Alive. I've met him and talked to him like 3 different times. Twice at the Granada, once at the Bottleneck. I met Will from Lorna. Just randomly decided before the show to go to fucking Ramen Bowl in Lawrence with my friend Logan and his friend Lindsay. And we walk in there. I'm like, holy shit, that's Will. And all of us were like, we can't sit next to him. There's no way he'll talk to us. Like, we don't know this guy. He might be awful. Just so happens to be that's the only open spot we can sit at because it's the only spot with 3 people. We go up and we're like, hey, we know you're Will and the rest of the band from Lorna. Can we sit here with you? And he's like, yeah, go ahead. I don't like eat your food, do your thing. And we just sit there and talk to the band. Like, who the hell does that? I just showed up at Ramen Bowl because I wanted food before the show. And there's Will Ramos.
Yep.
How does that happen?
It was meant to be.
Dude, it was. Because
the stars aligned.
The best part about that is I hadn't bought a ticket yet.
That's right.
Yeah. They were sold out. I hadn't bought my ticket yet because I was waiting for them to say, here's the people who didn't show up that bought tickets. Now we can sell these. Will put me on the guest list so that I could get into that show.
Yep.
Because we talked to him at Ramen Bowl.
That's awesome.
It was so cool. That was my favorite show. I changed my answer. That was my absolute favorite show that I've ever been to.
I mean, that's a once in a lifetime opportunity.
Dude, yeah. The money that I was going to spend on a ticket, I got a shirt.
Yeah.
And it's one of my favorite shirts that I wear all the time.
So, what do you think an underrated band is? Or bands? Yep.
Underrated.
That's also a hard question. Because I listen to a lot of bands that like are not super well known.
Mm-hmm.
Let me think on that. Where's my phone?
I have my answer.
Yeah, your phone. Mm-hmm. It's right there. Yep.
Let me see.
I did that like twice earlier, by the way. Like, I looked up and saw the next topic coming up and was like, ooh, what's their name again? And I tapped my hip and was like, where's my... Yep.
I don't know if they're underrated. But I really like Lights.
I don't know them.
Bo's wife.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't know if she's underrated or not. Like, I wouldn't consider her because she's one of my top favorites. But Lights is great.
Mm-hmm.
I've seen them twice. She puts on such a good show.
You go first. I'm thinking.
That's another venue that's great too.
Which one?
The Madrid Theater. There's not a whole lot of shows there, but every show I've been there, to be fair, has only been twice, and both of them for Lights. But every time I've been there, it's been really good shows.
For me, I have 2 bands. So in the U.S., Bowling for Soup.
Really?
Yeah. The U.K. fucking loves them.
Okay.
Loves them now, but Now all of a sudden they're on a climb again.
Okay.
So like some of their albums, or as a band, they're hitting 30 years old.
Jesus.
Damn.
And so yeah, 90,
Some bands
94.
like sell their
They
soul
formed
to
in
the devil
94.
for that.
And this they're gonna be playing an entire album of A Hangover You Don't Deserve, which is 20 years old
At
year.
this next show.
Yeah. And so
I
but they've been selling out all their shows.
might have to get tickets to this before they sell out in here.
They might be.
They might be already.
I mean, you have to. Yeah, everything's been selling out.
Shit. Okay.
There's another one in Hayes, Kansas, though.
Hayes?
Really?
They're going to Hayes?
I'm pretty sure that's where my grandma lives.
Wait, really?
I
And
think
then-
so, yeah.
That's where Tim lived for a long time.
Really?
Yeah.
My second band would be Busted for a couple, but they're only underrated for a couple reasons. One, they do not tour in the U.S. They haven't yet,
Yeah.
and they broke up early.
Are they not
Like they're
American?
no, they're a UK band.
Shit, I didn't know that.
Yeah, so,
I couldn't tell from the songs.
Yeah, if you listen to them talk, like you're like, oh, and they reference the UK a lot in their songs.
Okay.
So yeah, they're a UK band. They broke up pretty early in their career, and then they got back together in 2015, and now they're finally back on tour. So they have tour dates for 2024 and for their 20-year anniversary,
Shit, all right.
Nice.
and and then 2025 as well. So they're only underrated because they just didn't stay together. But they inspired like the Jonas Brothers.
Yeah.
Like, so the Jonas Brothers, 2 of their songs
Our covers.
They're
Are
covers.
covers.
Yeah.
Yeah, I knew
of,
that.
of Busted, which is wild. I never heard until I met my girlfriend. I never heard What I Go to School For by the Jonas Brothers. Their
Oh,
version.
yeah, I forgot they did that.
It sounds so different. All the lyrics are like,
So does Year 3000.
yeah, it's way different.
They
Like,
changed the lyrics because they're
They have
trying to
to.
be more PG.
They have to.
Well, the other thing was Year 3000 was written for Meet the Robinsons.
Mm.
The Jonas Brothers version
Yeah.
was written for Meet the Robinsons.
Yeah. So they
that
had to be
was-
more PG.
That was
Yeah.
crazy.
Because I when you showed me the couple songs that you did from Busted, I went and listened to that whole album. The Year 3000 played, I was like, that's not the words. Because I had only heard the Jonas Brothers version.
Yep, that's the original.
And so I listened to the Busted version. I was like, that sounds different. That's not PG. Interesting.
Yeah.
The Jonas Brothers must have changed it.
Yeah, what I go to what I go to school for, same thing. The lyrics are almost totally different,
Okay.
and I was like, what? It's
It
something-
changes the vibe of the song, I'm sure.
Yeah, it's something you'd hear in like a teen movie, like a
Mhm.
teen,
Yeah.
like a little
That makes sense.
a little Disney high school movie.
I mean, they are Disney,
Yeah.
so.
Yeah, they were Disney records.
Yeah,
So that totally makes sense.
those are my 2 underrated bands. I think some bands, I think Sum 41 and like Simple Plan. I wish they were a little bit more popular, but I think with them just getting older, it's just a generational thing.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, you guys got any shows recently that are coming up?
Well, I never talked about an underrated band.
Oh, okay.
I'm still trying to think.
Do you? I know you listen to like a lot of obscure shit,
I do.
or a lot of, not necessarily a lot, but some TikTok artists and
Yeah,
kind of
like,
up and coming.
I listen to a lot of up and coming stuff,
Yeah.
but I don't know. Like I liked Livingston quite a bit. Would I call him underrated? No, not yet. I think he's getting a lot of hype, especially for Shadow and stuff right now. So I'm not gonna say like
I never saw anything for that until you said anything about it.
Yeah, His
I'm
video,
glad you did, though.
his video, I think eclipsed like 5 million views or something, and it was just like that, like 30-second short.
Okay.
Like that was before he released the full song, and then the full song has gotten a bunch of plays. The rest of the album didn't do crazy well.
I thought the rest of the album was great.
I did too.
Most of it, at least.
Yeah. I think that like some people just, they saw the video and were like, ooh, I really like this, and then moved on.
Probably.
Yeah. I do like that he didn't release like the song itself as a single though.
Yes.
Like he hyped up the entire album
Like we talked about the other day.
with one song.
Yep.
But he only released 30 seconds of the song. And then he's like, you want to listen to the full song? Listen to my album.
Yeah, absolutely. That's the way to go.
It just, to me, it seems that it didn't work out the way he was hoping. Which that kind of sucks.
I think going back to last episode's subject, I think that if he released Shadow and maybe one other song, it would have done better.
I disagree.
But I don't know.
I disagree. I think you release Shadow separately, and then all of a sudden nobody's checking out the album.
Yeah, true.
I think he did it right, but I'm like,
He did. But that was like the hype song of the album. Maybe he should have done something before that. And then
something else
then
from the
Shadow.
same album.
So like release a different song, hype up Shadow after that,
Yep.
and then release the album.
Yep.
Or maybe 2 songs even.
Or, I mean, the same way you hyped up Shadow. 30-second clip.
Yeah.
Just your little preview. Preview a couple other songs. And then be like, hey, the entire album's releasing. Because technically, I think part of the pitfall was like, he said he released 30 seconds of the song and said full song release is March 8th.
Yeah. But full song was full album.
Right. But all it said was full song. So everybody's expecting one song. Even I was expecting one song and then was like, whoa, a whole album?
Yeah.
Let me listen. So I don't know. There were some failures there, I feel like. But underrated?
I wouldn't call Livingston underrated.
No.
Because he's new.
He's really new.
Kind of. He's got a couple albums.
Yeah. But I mean, like, in the grand scheme of music, like, he's new.
Yeah.
I've been really liking Low Spirit. Really, really liking Low Spirit. Low Spirit's done a couple covers too, and then the recent song, what is it? Good Things with Echo. Which
Yeah.
kind of gives like a little Linkin Park kind of vibe.
I think I've heard that one.
I think that's what I'm going to go with underrated right now would be Low Spirit. Because like when I mention Low Spirit to other people, unless I've shown them Low Spirit before, nobody knows who he is.
Yeah.
And
He's good.
he's really good. Like, I think that's crazy. Like, that other people don't know. I don't know. So, I think that's my vote for underrated. As far as what's happening soon, like what shows are coming up
Yeah.
right now, all that's on my radar is Face Fest and KCene Fest, and then of course the regular KCene things.
Yeah.
Of course, the reason we were kind of late on having a couple episodes, me and the wife got sick,
Mm-hmm.
and have some medical expenses as a result. So I don't have a lot of shows that we're planning on going to. We have to stay low key for a little bit for the budget.
I got 3 this week.
I love it. Live the life.
Yeah.
Live for me.
Yeah, Friday, going to KCene.
KC Emo at the Bottleneck. I'm
Bottleneck?
super excited for that because Bottleneck is like killing it right now.
Is it? emo versus screamo, or
No, it's just a regular KC emo show. It's an emo night show.
oh, okay, nice.
But
probably
the bottleneck is like pumping out really good shows lately.
Yeah,
Because that's the bottleneck is what like all of my shows in the next couple of months are going to be at, other than like the bigger ones.
right.
Because we're going to Baroness, we're going to Paul Bearer. This week we're not going to the bottleneck, surprisingly, other than KC emo. What is it? We're going to Dayseeker tomorrow, and then Local Natives on Wednesday, which I know little to nothing about, but I'm going to look them up probably tomorrow at work and see what they're all about.
Nice.
Because it's Dayseeker and Rain City Drive tomorrow. A Void is opening for them, and then I think I'll have to look up the lineup for Local Natives, but I'm sure there's a couple bands in that. There usually is.
Mm-hmm.
Shit, I don't even know where that's at. Where is that happening? The Truman.
Nice.
Sweet. I love the Truman.
Hell yeah.
Yeah. And then, of course, KC emo on Friday.
Mm-hmm.
I'm so excited for that.
It's gonna be fun.
That's huge for them because the bottleneck is getting big.
Mm-hmm.
We gonna get lit.
Yeah.
All right.
And then, of course, Face Fest.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
I'm ready for Face Fest.
I thought it was funny. I thought it was funny that all it took was a couple more bands being added.
I know.
And you went from
I know.
I don't want to go. Nah,
Nah.
the lineup isn't good enough this year. I'm going.
They went, here's Boys Like Girls, and Census Fail. I was like, well, fuck, now I'm going.
Yep.
Got him.
Damn it, Face Fest.
Joey Donut, like, how do we get this man?
Yeah. The other thing was
True.
the VIP upgrade.
Oh yeah,
Oh yeah, that's nice.
that's real nice.
That's real nice.
I still have to get my tickets to Face Fest.
It's on sale right now for $99.
I know,
too.
for a pair.
Yeah. They're doing it's
99
better.
for two?
What is it?
Yeah.
Like, it's better to go as a pair or something like that. Like,
Yep.
don't go alone.
Don't go
Something like
alone,
that.
bring a friend.
I don't remember the exact wording they used, but it's go as a pair for $99 right now.
Yep.
And that's like a huge discount because they're normally $65.
Yep. So it's like buy one, get one 50% off, basically.
Kind of, yeah. Because you're getting them for $15 off.
No,
Yeah.
because they're regularly like,
65.
yeah.
You're paying 50 for a ticket. So there's 15 off.
See, the way I thought about it?
It is buy one, get one half.
Yeah, because the way I thought about it was 66, right?
Yeah.
So 66 plus 33, if the second one's half, is 99.
Yeah, you're right.
It's buy one, get one half.
Shit, yeah. That's a good deal for Face Fest.
Yeah.
Especially with how many good bands are going to be there.
Yeah.
Like,
Good business.
just because I don't know them that well doesn't mean they're not good.
Oh, yeah. No. The other thing is that, like, I know a lot of people are getting excited about, like, 303 and stuff like that. Like, it's not that I don't know them. Like, I went back and listened and figured out I know a lot of their songs. It's just a lot of it was...
Meh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So-
Also, I was watching the episode back. We completely forgot to mention Hoobastank was going to be there.
We did?
Yeah.
That's gonna be awesome.
The reason was you.
Yep.
I'm excited to hear that.
That's the only song I know, but I'm ready to hear it.
That is legitimately the only song I know by them.
Yep.
Fuck it.
So that's another subject that I put on another episode, but I kind of want to ask it now.
I don't know about that one, Chief.
Okay.
I say we hold on to it because I know we've been here 2 hours and 15 minutes.
Shit. Okay.
God damn.
And we've been recording.
Oh. This is gonna be a monster to edit.
That's what I'm realizing. I'm like, hey, buddy, you and we got our work cut out for it.
I do really want to ask it though, because I'm curious now that we're talking about Face Fest.
Okay. Ask away.
Do you guys do your research before a show
No.
Yep.
and like listen to all the bands that are gonna play?
Sometimes.
Yup.
Face Fest is gonna hurt
Yep.
because I know nothing about almost all of these bands.
I'm gonna tell you right now. I saw.
It's gonna be research week for me.
Well, I saw there was I might have to send it to you. Whoa, it was an Apple Music playlist. There was an Apple Music playlist called Face Fest 2024.
Yeah,
and it seems to have
I'm sure there's one on Spotify too.
probably. This was made by an Apple Music user, but your boy's gonna be using it because it looks like it's for
Yeah.
Face Fest Face Fest KC, not the one in Minneapolis or the other one.
Okay.
So like because it's specifically our lineup because they have a different lineup.
Yeah, they do.
They have like last year's lineup,
Kind of.
kind of.
They just have Simple Plan and the used,
That'd be cool.
right?
God. Simple Plan hates us, won't come to Kansas.
That's not
it's-
true.
It's because they're coming with Avril,
Yeah.
or coming close with Avril.
I'm coming.
I said I saw Simple Plan
No.
in Lawrence.
You didn't.
That's in Kansas.
No.
Yeah.
No, Simple Plan is to the closest one. I think is St. Louis or Chicago or something, but they're coming with Avril. Like pretty soon after Face Fest hits,
Yeah.
Well,
which is why they're not on Face
Boys.
Fest. Here.
I think it's about that time.
I think so.
It is about that time.
It's about sleeping.
It's about that time. Happy birthday, John.
Happy birthday. Woo! Alrighty, folks. Remember, as always, if you cannot beat them, eat them. If you can't beat them,
If you can't beat 'em, eat 'em.
if you can't beat them, eat 'em.
If you can't beat 'em, eat 'em.
You can't beat them, eat 'em.
If you can't beat 'em, 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 eat 'em. If you can't beat 'em, eat 'em. If you can't beat 'em, eat 'em. If you can't beat 'em, eat 'em.